Sunday, June 1st, 2025. Here we are back at the dacha. We got almost all of the fam jam. We got Vanya. We've got Mama. And Babushka Natalia is wandering around somewhere here. So, we're only here for maybe about 4 hours. So, what do I got planned for today? Well, let's turn the camera around. I'm going to show you. Here are these two birch trees right here, really short ones. I need to dig them out and transplant them way over there. And the reason why I'm doing it is, well, it's a no-brainer. If you take a look, this birch is going to be growing right up through the branches, and that's not good. Instead, we're going to keep the symmetry. We've got those two birch trees right there, and those two right over there that will be away from the branches of the fir tree, and these will be right over there. So there it is. That's what I got planned. I gotta start digging. Then lucky I got my new wheelbarrow tire, so I'll be able to put the birch, the two trees, into the wheelbarrow and haul it over there. Of course, I gotta have that dug also and give it some water, plant it, and that's it. And then I'll find another job or something else to do. I don't know. Maybe it'll take all of 4 hours. Who knows? So, Vanya, what do you got planned for today?
Today I'm supposed to do the borders.
Oh, can you show me?
Yeah, so over here, starting from that brick over there.
Okay, starting from the brick here. Yeah.
Until that little area.
Right up over there. Okay.
Yeah, just like this one over here.
Ah, okay. Like that right there.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Looks like it's going to be a good job. Mama already went through with the whipper snipper and she cut the grass right down to the ground. Okay. Looks good. Babushka, what do you got planned for today? Hammock time. Still celebrating Khabarovsk's birthday?
Taking care of strawberries. They need watering. I will water them and take care of them. And then raspberries, and then some black raspberries. I don't know.
Oh, really?
The name. You know.
Samarodina?
Big black.
Oh, those blackberries.
Blackberry.
Okay.
Blackberry.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
And today, June 1st, today is Children's Day in Russia also.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well, some will celebrate. Those who are involved in child caring and other things.
Well, you'll be reminiscing. That's why you got the hammock ready. So once you're finished with the blackberries, you can then kick back, relax, set up the hammock right there. Nice breeze.
Yeah, today is better than yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday was very humid.
14.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll let you get at it. And Vanya's already started there. He's got his border. All right, looking good. So there it is. Everybody's doing something. Vika, I didn't ask her what she's going to be doing, but I think she did mention something about transplanting more rasaja, because we did bring in the SUV, we got a couple crates of plants that have to be planted. I don't know where they're going to be going. Oh well, we'll see later. All right, got to get my shovel, got to start digging. Let's go to work. Well, just like that, dug out the little birch trees. Actually, they're both in one root. Loaded it up onto the wheelbarrow. And now I got to ask Vika where we're going to transplant it. So, I don't know. We're going to put it probably somewhere over there. Oh, there's Babushka. How's it going?
Okay.
Nice breeze, eh?
Oh yeah, better than yesterday.
Yeah.
Better.
Oh, there's Vika. I'm going to go ask her where we're going to put the birch tree. So, Vika, have we decided where we're going to transplant the birch tree?
I'm thinking here. We have both decided here.
Okay, and why did we choose this spot?
Well, because I am planning. I started making like a square, sort of like a seating area here. Eventually, it will be an area with there are bushes.
Yeah.
Here, there's a hill over there going into the lake. We'll
Okay.
clear that out.
Uh-huh.
And we already have a little oak tree right here.
Oh, what's oak in Russian? Dupe. There it is. That's our little oak tree, little dupe.
Yeah, we'll have a birch here, and we here. This is a Manchurian nut.
Oh yeah.
It looks like a walnut, but there's not much inside.
Okay.
The squirrels eat it.
Yeah.
There's a Manchurian nut. Gives a shade. The birch will give a shade, and because the sun basically is always here, it will be a shady, nice area for seating. Plus, it's very moist here. The soil is very moist, and the birch is gonna suck out all the moisture out of here.
Okay. Sounds good. So I guess X marks the spot. This is where I'm gonna dig the hole out and plant the birch tree, or transplant it. And yeah, there will be kind of those bushes right there. They're gonna end up growing higher. There's gonna be some more over there. This is in line with the edge of that, and it is in line with the oak tree that is over there. And eventually this will be all shaded in. So yeah, we will have this foliage. See, the birch will be just like that birch right there. There's another one. There it is. So this lawn is going to be transformed. Oh well, got to start digging. Let's go to work. Okay, there it is. The hole is dug. Nice rich soil here in the garden. Look at that. Like they say in Russian, chornozyom. Black, dark. And right here, in case you're wondering, why did I tie up this little string onto the tree? This is to show the polarity, because the tree already knows the direction that the sun travels every day. So I am going to put it into the ground in the exact same position as it was way up over there where I dug it out. This way, it's north-south polarity is not going to be screwed up, where the north will be the west or whatever. So once I plant it, put it in the right position, and then I will take off the string. Okay, let's pick up the tree, or trees, and put it into the ground. So as I place this tree right over here, and I gotta fix the polarity, I gotta turn it just a little bit more. And the roots over here, I'm gonna have to dig a trench on this side and right over there. And then I'll take the tree out, so I'll know exactly where the trenches are, and I'm gonna fill it up with water, and then we're gonna place it in here again. Okay, my little side trenches are dug so that my roots can be nice and straight underground instead of coiled up. And now I can start pouring the water in and then start covering up the hole here with the good soil. All right, let's go back to work. So Vika, what are you putting? Is this like fertilizer pellets or what?
No, it's called this fungus. It's called mycorrhiza.
Uh-huh.
It's for roots to get like started in the new place.
Okay.
It's good for roots.
So you put this just before you plant it, and oh, and here we got the water.
You want to pour water so there are no bubbles. Yeah.
All right. All right, there's one bucket, and we got another one right there. There should be enough water. The ground is really moist. It's good, dark.
It's not about moisture, it's about bubbles, air bubbles in the roots.
Oh.
We'll get some more.
More water?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Now it's a completely different view. You cannot see the neighbors anymore.
Cool. More water. No bubbles. Otherwise, it's going to look like a Aero chocolate bar.
Otherwise,
with
the
bubbles.
roots won't feel happy.
All right.
Well, now you can put soil. Make sure you don't put the soil above where the natural neck is.
Uh-huh.
So you have to keep it the way it used to be.
Okay.
That way, it's falling.
Okay, there it is in the ground. And I managed to put away all the dirt, make it look much better. Looks like it was here all the time. But it's still a little bit soft on the ground. So, you know, the wind can, see the wind is starting to pick it up. If there's a little bit more wind, I'm afraid that it's going to be knocked over. So I got these 3 rebar and I'm going to secure them onto the tree here so that then the roots will take hold, and eventually, probably by the end of the summer, I'll take off this rebar here and the tree will continue to grow straight. Okay, let's do it. And of course, I can take the string off now. So here's the polarity. There is north, and that's in the exact same position as it was when it was over there before I started digging it out. All right. So it knows where the north and the south is, and it's not going to be stunted. And just like that, the job is done. There it is. My 2 little birch trees are transplanted, and I got the rebar in a triangle setup so that it's not going to move if the wind picks up. And the roots, they will end up firming up by fall time. So before snow flies, I will end up taking the rebar off. And that's it. All right. Okay, so I still need to find something to do. I think I'm gonna go start staining again. I got so many of those lattices to stain. I figure I can do probably 2 more before we end up taking off. We have about another 2.5 hours to go. So I think I'll go do some staining. All right, let's go do it. So as I was transplanting that over there, we needed water, and we were grabbing the water from this 45-gallon drum, and I just had Vanya turn the water on, and we got to fill it back up because the next time I come here, maybe midweek, I want to make sure that there's enough water in here instead of trying to bring the water from somewhere over there. So yeah, this will take about 20 minutes or so to fill up. So Vanya, how's it going here with your job?
As you can see, I've dug out this little trench over here.
Yeah.
Just want to see how it's gonna look like at first. Maybe just little improvements in the corners.
Okay.
After that, I'll have to put this border in and then cover it up with the dirt.
Okay. Looks good. Nice round corners. Perfect. All right, I'll let you get back to work.
Right.
Okay, so while we're filling up the water in the 45-gallon drum over there in the greenhouse, I just gotta fix this up over here and turn our little pond over for storage. Eventually, this is gonna be a job that I'm gonna have to do. We're gonna have a little pond, but like they say, ruki еще не дошли. So our hands haven't got to it yet. So I'm just gonna cover this up and turn this back over, and then our water in our 45-gallon drum should be full, and then we'll bring it over to this greenhouse and start filling up that drum. Okay, there it is, all covered up, and now I can go start on staining the lattices. Actually, wait a minute, before that, I'm gonna have to go check up on the water and move it into this greenhouse, and then I'll return and I'll start staining. So here are my lattices. This is what I was doing the other day. That is 2 coats of the lacquer, and this right here still hasn't been stained once. I got it set up right here. So I'm gonna start staining. And what are we using? We're using Husky brand Yacht 90. There it is. The Yachne Luck. That's what I'm going to be using. And the brush, well, I keep it in this plastic bag here so it keeps it moist. So instead of throwing it away, I could actually continue to use it probably another day before all the bristles end up coming apart. All right, let's start staining. Okay, I am done with all my staining, and let's turn the camera around to show you what it looks like. Here it is. This is one of the two. Second one is right there. I put a first coat of stain onto it, and when I come back in a few days, I will put on the second coat. So that's that. So today was another productive day. I managed to dig out that birch tree, or the ones with the two birch, and transplanted that and stained 2 lattices. It's pretty good for a Sunday afternoon. And now we're going to be heading out. So let's see what the rest of the fam jam did. So Babushka, how was your day today? Productive?
Oh, very. Weeding and watering. It was excellent.
Weeding and watering. Okay, good. And Mama, we're ready to go, and you are still working away here planting. So Mama,
Yeah.
what did you do today productively?
Planted tomatoes.
Planted tomatoes. Oh, and you helped me choose the right spot for the...
It was a big achievement.
Well, of course, because it's a forever home for the birch tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's go take a look and see what Vanya did. And last but not least, Vanya, so how was your day? Were you productive?
Wonderful.
And what'd you do?
I did my border here as I said I'd do.
Okay.
Starting from over here
Yeah.
and all the way to there.
Nice. Nice.
Of course, I overshoot a bit here, but it's fine.
Oh, that's okay. We'll just cut out a
Yeah.
piece and we'll just jimmy it up and it'll look
And
good.
the border might seem that it's a bit lifted up,
Uh-huh.
but after it rains, it will all be all just like that.
It'll all settle down.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's put the hammock away and let's get going.
Sure.
So there it is. Almost all the fam jam was here. Andrusha decided to stay home. He had a few other prior arrangements. Anyways, we were all productive today and we're taking off now a little bit earlier because we're gonna go home, get changed, and we're gonna treat ourselves to some dinner. So there it is. All right, if you like this video, smash the like button, leave a comment. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. It's free, doesn't cost anything. And make sure to ring that little bell so that when I upload, usually 2-3 times a week, you hear the little ding, 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 and then you'll know that I've uploaded the latest video. All right, I gotta go. Until next time, take care, and like I always say, paka paka.